Good morning, guys. Okay, so both of these vlogs are going to be late because last night my computer would not open my image importing program. I don't know why, so I just turned it off and decided that I'd deal with him today. And I'm not going to get to deal with him today because I'm going to the PT, then I'm going to work, then I'm going to the challenge. So, yeah, like I said, both of these are going to be late. The one thing I did want to say though, it really bugs me when people get uppity at me for being vegan, because I don't even call myself a vegan anymore, because I don't know, I just don't. And it's not that I chose veganism, it's just that I looked at my meals and said, I never eat meat, dairy, or eggs. I just don't. I find it impossible. Well, no, not impossible. I find it incredibly difficult to incorporate meat, dairy, and eggs into my diet. The only time I eat dairy is when it's in my coffee or when it's in a protein bar. And I don't eat protein bars very often because they're expensive. So, you know, I'm not vegan anymore, but when I choose my meals, I try to choose them to be as healthy as possible. And in my head, as healthy as possible is plant-based. And you honestly can't hate me for that because it's like I'm just trying to eat healthily. And I mean, if I went and said I was on a diet, then everyone would get up and eat me as well. But I'm not on a diet. I just like to eat healthy. I don't like eating certain things. And most of those things that I don't like eating are dairy because it makes me really phlegmy, eggs because I just think they taste weird unless I cook them a certain way, and meat because it scares me that it's gonna make me fat. Yeah, so and a lot of dairy and eggs scare me because they're gonna make me fat as well, but it just, if I look at what I naturally choose to eat, it would never involve meat or dairy or eggs. And that's not because I'm choosing a vegan lifestyle. That's because I don't think to eat them. And I try to eat healthy, and healthy isn't, you know, eggs and I don't know, at least not in my head. If I find out that healthy is eggs, I don't know. That's a good question. Would I struggle to eat them? I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe I would try to eat them, but I can't make any guarantees. I don't know. I am honestly just trying to eat healthy. Most of my meals are vegan. I will call my meals vegan, but I do not identify as a vegan because I like the freedom to occasionally eat meals at restaurants or with my partner or whatever. I don't know why people would choose to be rude to someone for what they choose to eat. I mean, I understand that a lot of people who identify as vegan are rude to other people because of their moral stance, but I'm like, who cares? The animal's already dead, you know? Just because you're eating it or not doesn't mean that it stops the animal from being killed. Unless the whole planet stopped, but that sure as fuck ain't happening. And I've never been one of those, like, extremist vegans or extremist, you know, animal lovers. I did protest for animal rights, but that was because I was 13 and stupid. But yeah, I just had to kind of come out here and rant because I don't think that what I eat should be topic of conversation for other people, and I would expect the same of others. I don't talk about your diet, so why would you talk about mine? I'm trying to be healthy. If you want to talk about it, then you should talk about how rare it is to see people actually thinking about what they eat. So Anyways, I've had my coffee, I'm about to make my breakfast, I've dried off my lettuce. I'm so excited, I'm actually getting really hungry. But yeah, it's time for miso, tahini, and lettuce on... I wish I could have the proper bread, but I don't have the proper bread. On some multi-grain, multi-seed bullshit from Baker's Delight. But yeah, so again, it is a vegan meal, but that is because I just like this meal. My legs are all better. I'm walking perfectly fine. And yeah, it's really weird though because I was so sore yesterday. Like, yesterday and the day before as well. Like when I went to lie down I couldn't stretch my legs out. But yeah, they just feel so good now. I think it's because I know I know that I've been missing this. I'm not taking comfortable walking for granted. Okay, so that is my day well and truly done. And I think I can safely say I definitely got a workout. This morning's PT session was something pretty easy, but then I ended up doing some of the stuff again. And then for the challenge, I'll insert a photo of what we did, because it was like a competition, I guess, between different groups of people. But I finished everything. Although I did a stupid thing. I was hungry after work, which is understandable because for lunch I didn't have much at all. Just some stupid cheap veggie thing that I got. I'll insert a picture of that also. But yeah, I decided that I was going to get something to eat before I went to the challenge so that I didn't faint. And I got a sushi. And I washed it down with water. And I was feeling fine. And then I got to the 500-meter run and I was like, there is an odd sloshing going on in my stomach. No, that's definitely a very odd sloshing going on in my stomach. So, yeah, it was the sushi. I'm not sick, but it was an odd sensation. Alrighties guys, I'm home. How was that? I can't remember how much I've told you and how much I didn't, but on my blog, I will actually have absolutely all the exercises that I did today so that you guys can see what I did. And yeah, that is all for today. Tomorrow is a long ass day of work and nothing more. And then yeah, that's really all I wanted to say. So you guys will see me tomorrow. I hope you guys have an amazing day or morning or evening or whatever time of day it is for you. And you guys will see me tomorrow, okay? Good night.